now in the black box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Listen.
Gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing. To be back in the black box. Black box.
Relax, roll up as we randomly react to content in these YouTube streets. Yeah. It's time for R&R.
Sniper in that hustle. Big shout out to my SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
The constant, consistent, continuous content creation campaign continues. We still on the 7C sliding with this crazy situation on the menu. We in Kentucky. Yeah, I was asleep on Kentucky. Shout out my boy Doe. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Last verse. Yeah, even the judges, the sheriffs, it get real crafty out in Kentucky, man. They get way more than fried chicken. Oh, my mama. This is still a fresh case. It ain't been all the way, went through the courts or nothing. All the details ain't even came out. But it's a sheriff walked up on a judge and knocked him down. I'm going to try to get y'all a little bit of what I could gather. Y'all might can go do some research and fill me in on some of what took place. But from what I could gather, in this town in Kentucky, the judges, the sheriffs, and a few other officials, they had this like food bank thing where they would go and deliver food to different residents, people sick and shut in, elderly, things of that nature that couldn't get out and do much for themselves. They was partners. But at the same time, the sheriff and the judge, that's them two right there walking together. They both was caught up in like some type of scandal where inappropriate sexual activities was allegedly taking place in the judge's chamber. So on this particular day, they all had a meeting. After the meeting, the sheriff, he walked in to holler at the judge. So we gonna learn some more about the inappropriate activity accusations toward both of them. But what took place when the sheriff came in here was, earlier they had a meeting with all the people, and the judge asked him, like, do we need to talk in private? And I guess he obliged, like, yeah, we need to talk in private. So he came to talk to him in private. And eventually, while he's sitting here casually talking now, he asked the judge to borrow his phone. So you're going to see eventually the judge is going to hand him his phone. He's going to like pretend like his phone wasn't working. But the story goes that he was trying to call his own daughter from his phone. And his daughter wasn't answering his call. So I believe the story goes, he asked the judge, hey, can I see your phone? And he called his daughter from the judge's phone. Now, I don't know if she answered or not, but it was alleged that when he went to dial the number, her name popped up. And I think he was already on it doing this. You see him doing it now because he was alleged, or he had heard some accusations of his daughter being involved with this judge. Now, mind you, they're both, the sheriff and the judge are up under scrutiny right now at this particular point for being involved in some type of sex scandal. Things going on in the chambers and all that. So I guess they trust each other doing this type of dirt. But I imagine somewhere along the line, the sheriff got wind of, hey, he might be cracking with your daughter. This dude's daughter is in high school, bro. High school. So he got suspicious that the judge was carrying on with his daughter, apparently, allegedly. And he walked in there, had a conversation, used the phone, found his daughter's number. I don't know if he checked the text and saw something. Got up, grabbed his pistol, walked right over. He told him to sit down. He sat down, and then he got down. Oh, my mama. They pronounced him unalive, deceased on the scene. And that's one theory going. Another theory is this going on, that when they had the meeting, he had actually did a deposition or something for the charges that was going against him and the judge. And apparently he said something that may incriminate the judge. And he had taken a ride with a certain individual that took him off course. And he got afraid that they was coming for him. He said he had got threatened. I think that's the theory he's going with. But then he's going with insanity. But however, he ended up being arrested. And watch how privileged he is when they kiss his ass and ask him about what jail he want to go to. He basically dictates what jail he's going to. Pretty privileged after he just knocked a man down in cold blood. But let's check it out.
Shot and killed inside his chambers. The local sheriff, Sean Steins, is accused of killing him. Officials say Steins shot 54-year-old Judge Kevin Mullins multiple times after an argument. 43-year-old Steins was charged with first-degree murder. Matt Gayhart, a state trooper in Kentucky, says the situation is not normal for the small town and that the residents are safe.
Jason and them's going to double check. You got your body camera on?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I believe you, Mickey.
On my mama, he spent about 25, 30 minutes right here in this hallway. One thing y'all could take as a note, mind you, he's a sheriff. He just bodied a man on camera. And they was trying to twist his arm to get him to talk, give a statement. He refused, y'all. Somebody from the opposite side knows better. Bad as he wanted to talk, he hinted that he might wanted to talk, never talked whatsoever. But he spent about 25, 30 minutes being manipulative right here, still speaking from a position of authority. These officers kissing his ass. I cut it down for less than a minute, but this shit was really like 30 minutes.
we're going to have to remove him from the hallway. And I wanted to wait till you got back till you had your body cam running because we can't leave him here. We got people inside this room. We're going to finish a sweep and we need to move him somewhere.
Okay.
For temporary right now till Ira gets here.
Okay.
And then we're obviously going to transport him somewhere else. So.
Okay. Did Ira want me to go ahead and talk?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. If we have a spot, let me see if we can find a room.
Yeah. Let's see if these people could move anywhere to another room.
Well, that's what there used to be a room back there. Who?
Why are you going to transport me in a vehicle for?
Probably not to put you in Ledger County Jail. I mean,
Why?
just probably because I don't know though. I don't know if that's
I don't
happening.
mind to be down there.
You don't mind to be down there?
They'll put me in a
Well, I mean,
cell.
we'll talk about that. You know.
My bad, I got it down to a couple of minutes, not less than a minute. But look how they just kissing his ass. No aggression. Y'all see, I got body cam footage, bro. I was already sitting way over here, one officer supervising me. Another officer way over here at the automobile. He finds a weapon in the automobile. He comes 40-yard dash to me, get hella aggressive, telling me to calm down. But look how they treating this dude. And he just cold-blooded blamed the judge, bro.
I have to talk to see what the logistics is down there.
Why I got to get put in a vehicle and go outside?
Well, yeah, I understand why you're worried, but at the same time, you know how it is with something like this. We're going to be worried about you in the jail down here.
He tried to act extra paranoid that they was going to take him somewhere and do something to him. He said he wanted a lot more officers. He wanted cameras and all that. All that was cap.
Local people. You
Right
know?
now, I'm alive and well, no weapons on me. So, if I leave this building, I won't draw another breath.
Read him Miranda before you go any further.
Well, I'm going to get in there.
They're all locked. You can get nobody else.
Okay, well, do you understand the rights?
What are you saying?
Do you understand the rights?
can't hear you.
Okay, I'll speak up louder. Listen to me, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney and to have one present during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one may be appointed to you before any question. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights? Okay. Keeping these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? You had told me earlier you was ready to talk about it.
This only a clip, y'all. They spent 25, 30 minutes trying to get him to talk. You see the officer say, you told me earlier you would want to talk. After that, he ain't had absolutely nothing to say. Nothing. You can never help yourself talking to no police officers, especially when you got handcuffs on. It's a wrap.
We go down to the jail and cameras and stuff at the jail. I don't
We
want to
can't
go out
take you in
and
the Electric County
I
jail.
don't want to go out and get in the vehicle, guys. No offense.
Well,
Well, at some point you have to do that.
we'll figure something out.
I understand it. How about a room right here for right now?
Yeah, we're just doing a room right
Body
here.
cam.
My body cam's like, Nikki, you know me. I would never do anything to you or her. Is that what
You
you're
want
worried?
a
Is that
multiple officer escort because at some point you're leaving this building.
is that what you're worried about?
I want as many.
Okay, you been knowing him, Nikki. He's been cool. But like right now, why is he not a piece of shit after what he just did? Do y'all already know the judge is doing something foul with his daughter? Maybe so. Maybe that's why they not mad at him.
Many officers as you can get to take me somewhere.
Hang on.
Well, we could
Downstairs to the jail here.
we can make that. We can
Downstairs to the jail here.
That's not your request. You can't make that request. Because we're your sheriff of
Look, you see how the police just told him that ain't your call. You can't make that request. Watch this.
Electric County. We would put you at risk by taking you down there.
They will put me in a single cell. I've seen it done with officials in the past before that's committed crimes. I can be in protective custody down there in a single cell out front.
You feel safe in the Electric County jail.
If you feel safe in Electric County Jail, I mean, we can talk to everybody. About
That's
this.
fine.
Could you imagine picking what jail you gonna go to as an accused murderer? Crazy work.
Trying to keep your best
we
interest.
was just
I
worried
don't
about
feel
you.
safe in population, but they can keep me in.
Sing.
He's the sheriff. He definitely wants to be the place where he got more influence. Look how nice they treat him. Can you imagine how they gonna treat him in the jail where he wants to be? He probably already know. Can't none of them don't like that judge.
Yeah, single. I'll stay in single cell.
Well, you know,
forever.
if you feel safe there, then we'll try to make that happen. Okay.
Let me run that by your supervisor. And
Okay.
if that's we're trying to protect your interest by not taking you down there.
Yeah.
But if that's something you're comfortable with, then we can look into it. Okay. Let's see.
I just hate to get in the vehicle with. Where you going to take me to then, and who's going to take me?
I would take you,
We don't know that yet, but you have to leave this courthouse. At some
Mickey. I would take you. You know me. We've known each other our whole lives. You know I'm not going to do anything to you.
Calling him Nicky. He getting to handpick his escort. But guess what? He eventually decided to cooperate and allow them to transport him to jail. What a surprise.
It's a long way to walk from here to Lexington County. You know, I'd rather not be there.
Come on, let's go.
Come on now, guys. Who's in the Sally Port?
Bates.
Who's in the car with him in the back?
Just Jake.
Just us.
Nobody in the back.
Come on.
Just us.
Be fair with me now.
Come on.
He acting all paranoid like they gonna do something to him. He know damn well they ain't gonna do nothing to you, boy.
Let's go.
Come on now. Come on now, guys.
Very good.
No cameras out there now. Come on.
I got my camera.
Cameras right here.
I got my camera on.
No, come on now.
Just push through the door there.
There's cameras in that crew.
No, there's something. Somebody's in. No.
No.
No, stand on that bold you did, bro. You did too much of a bold move to be all panicky and paranoid now, partner, please.
Here, don't let it lock. Keep going. Keep going.
There we go. Come on now. Come on now. Be fair. Who's in the back now? Yeah, somebody's in the back.
Here's my keys, plate. Go this other.
As a former sheriff, ex-sheriff at this point, he's only so paranoid because he know what they done did to certain people behind closed doors. Look how spooked he is. That's a crazy reality.
What's that? What'd you say?
That's the only reason he could be so spooked. Then they go to court, you feel me? And in the court, he tried to play, they decide to be, what you call it, for insanity. Yeah, he tried to go for insanity, but they still haven't given up the whole defense, so it's not clear if they gonna try to ride that issue about the daughter. That's come up, but it's also come up about this whole ring. They supposed to have this whole sexually deviant ring that the judge and the sheriff was caught up on together. And don't forget, throughout the process of that, the sheriff allegedly said something that he thought was gonna get him in trouble. But y'all just seen them words moving right there. I'm gonna get up out of here on that. And y'all can listen to what she says, and maybe we'll get an update on this later, because I don't know all the pieces just yet. But this is the final word on this. Oh, my mama.
But he does have some videotapes of some stuff in the judge's chambers.
What kind of stuff?
Just with girls, sexual and stuff.
What describe? Have you seen the videos?
I've seen one partly, and you know, just him having sex with girls for the able to get out of jail.
Who was having sex?
Ben and just some higher ups up there.
Could Deanna possibly be his daughter? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Who?
The judge and.
Now you saw the video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What did you see on the video? I mean, you.
I mean, I've seen Judge Mullins having sex with a girl.
Who was the girl?
I don't know, because I don't know a lot of people from over there.
Where was it at?
In his office, in the judge's chambers.
Is that the same place that you were meeting Ben?
Yes.
Is that how you know it was a judge in chambers?
Yeah.
And this was Judge who?
Mullins.
But you don't know who the girl was. But you just saw the judge.
Right.
Do you know for sure that was the judge?
Yes.
I mean, how do you know that's the judge?
I've been in front of him. His face is pretty clear on there. Like I said, my only goal is to make sure this don't happen to somebody else. I struggle with it real bad.
This is my Don declaration, define expectations, inspired to aspire to higher elevation. Started at Genesis, read the entire revelation, dedication, meditation, and some fire medication. Judge a prophet and a poet, both body reputation, fanatically practice. Perfection requires preparation. I go hard, like this could be the last chance. Romance the spotlight, treat it like the last dance. May I remind inclined to go overboard over mine. But tonight I'm on this open mic with an open mind. Always try, let it fly, ain't care where it fell. Never say goodbye, but we'll tell her farewell. You ain't heard, I ain't word, I ain't scared. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I ain't word, I ain't scared, you ain't heard. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. And just so y'all know for sure that I'm serious, y'all can put this right before the period. She slid the digits, I hit her with a digi-card. She came to visit, hit it hard by the mini bar. I made her roar like the engine in my Hemi car. Way before she came to listen to my seminar. Every time I'm done, she always want more. Keep a contour in her back for the encore. I paint a picture like we was playing Pictionary with perfect diction. I take you through the dictionary, y'all can have an introduction and an intermission. They finna listen for it's finished, just a benediction. You ain't heard, I ain't word, I ain't scared. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I ain't word, I ain't scared, you ain't heard. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I used to tell my testimony to the whole church. Now I stepped into the cipher once I soul search. Visualize the pain I'm bearing when it's verbalized. No more rehearsal, now you're staring in my herbal eyes. Turned them on, they all turned around, returned to lies. Despise this truth that I eternally internalized. I hate her, laugh now, cry later. Why hate a player when I'm just getting my paper? Your dialogue, that's a lot of lies to digest. Until I die, I guess I'ma have to digress. Chase the pay like she the one that got away. Remy shot a day, that's all I really gotta say. You ain't heard, I ain't word, I ain't scared. ups and downs. Now I got the last word. Finna clown. Now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word.
Nightblood and that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider Low. Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
It's Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the fuck?
My nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nightblood, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nightblood, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, quit.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the black box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!